I would like to tell you an incident where I was led to take a decision that helped me in a great deal in my workplace. I was posted to a village branch where I was the branch manager, Indian Bank branch manager. And it's a small village, but it had over 300 self-help group of women and men. And one of them I found was taking bribes from these people whenever we lent some money to these groups, a coordinator. I was very angry, and this lady, a Muslim lady, very efficient lady, she could manage all 300 groups. And when she came to the branch, I felt that this lady, she's taking bribes from these poor people, a commission, whereas I'm here to help these people. So I called her into the office and really shouted at her, how can you do this to these people? And from today onwards, you are not going to come into the office, get out of my office. And there were little over 200 people were there. All the, the customers from in and around that village. That was a payday. And she was in tears and she left the branch. And that evening, when I went back home, I realized that she was definitely wrong, but I had no right to shout at her. I have no right to correct her in front of everyone. And my thought was the following morning that I should say sorry to her. And she didn't come to the office that day. She came after 3 days. That all the time my mind was working that maybe I will go to her place and say sorry to her, and silently I will deal with that matter and come on. But my thought was very clear that since I shouted at her in front of everyone, I should also say sorry to her in front of everyone. And my thought was also to tell her how I found an answer in my life for selfishness and greed when I returned a little over 200 library books I've stolen from the college library. And she came after a week, and she was just standing outside the office. I called her inside. She came. It was around 11 o'clock, and again, it was a full house in the branch, a very busy time. And I asked my staff to stop for a minute, whatever they were doing, and called them into the branch hall. There were all other customers also. In front of them, I said sorry to her for shouting at her. And I also told the group about my returning the stolen library books to the college, and how it led little over 600 books returned from the other students. She didn't say anything, and she left the branch. After 3 days, she came to me, asked me permission to raise a loan against some jewels. I didn't ask her the reason. I gave her permission. I told my appraiser also, whatever money she wants against her jewels, please allow her. and also give her at a concessional rate. And I came to know that evening she had raised about 98,000 rupees, and she went around to all these groups where she had taken, commission and returned all the money from this, to these people, and which she didn't tell me. Some of these group leaders came to me, sir, Gauhajan, that's her name, she returned the money taken from us as bribes. And she was actually in tears when she returned that money. And she became a very good friend of our branch, and she helped in identifying the right kind of borrowers. She helped us in recovery of the loans also. And with her help, we were able to get the government appreciation certificate awards continuously in the year 2005 and 2006 for the best service rendered to the women and the physically challenged. I felt my saying sorry to her and my time of quiet, where I got the thought to say sorry to her and also tell her about my finding an answer to selfishness and greed in my own life, helped in setting a new kind of atmosphere in the branch. And it helped me also in my future branches where I worked to really pause for a moment before making any judgment, before taking any decisions. It always helped me, the time of quiet. I thought I would share this with you this morning.